Hi, welcome back. So, our next sauce, as I mentioned, is a bechamel sauce. Now, for you purists out there, a bechamel is made with a little butter, a little flour, a little onion, 3 white peppercorns, and a sprig of parsley. Alright, that's in the French classic canon of 5 mother sauces. Well, in the transition kitchen canon of 5 mother sauces, or as we call them, foundation sauces, we're going to bump back a bit and we're going to talk about cashew cream. Cashew cream is just that, a milk made out of cashews. Now, many of you out there that are plant-based chefs and vegan chefs or dabble in the plant-based chef world know all about this great, simple, clean food product. It's simply cashews that are blended with water that make cashew cream. We're putting our minced onions, okay? We're gonna roll that around. That's doing well. We want to throw those 3 white peppercorns in there. Take a pinch of salt. 1 sprig of parsley. Great, gonna roll that around. Hear it popping and sizzling, that's a good sign. 2 cups of that heavy, delicious cashew cream right in there. Okay. Whisk that around. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes once it starts to boil, and then you're going to reduce it down. So, in the meantime, let's get that pesky little parsley back in there. We're going to add a little bit of nutmeg to it. So you can use whole nutmeg. You can use whole nutmeg, and you can grate it in there, or you can just use about 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg that's already ground. That's what I'm going to do right now. Whisk that around and talk to you a little bit about cashews. Now, it's really important that you use for your cashew cream, which reduces magically without any aid of flour, or what we call a roux, when you mix a fat, equal parts of fat and flour together, and you cook it at the bottom and then add scalding hot dairy-free milk. You're going to get a bechamel too if you have a nut allergy to cashews. But what we talk about when we talk about cashews is get a raw cashew to make your cashew cream. A whole raw cashew. Don't get the pieces. It's an inferior product. Now, what you're going to also do after this sauce has reduced down, you're going to strain this sauce through a fine mesh sieve. Oh, look out there, I see Jim, and I see, oh look, is that Nancy? What do you make with both spicy marinara and bechamel? You make lasagna. Of course you do. And that's what we're gonna make next. I'm cutting some cheese here. What? You know what I mean. I'm cutting some, don't be buffaloed by this vegan mozzarella, which is up on our website. You Italians out there will especially remember this. You go to the deli and you ask them for a little telemi jack, it's very soft, or a little buffalo mozzarella. Well, this recipe that we have up on the site, I've tried a bunch of different ones, and I've come up with my own that I think is far superior than all the rest. And it tastes like buffalo mozzarella. But anyway, what you see here before you is our assembly line for a lasagna recipe that is brand new to our website. We have 2 on our website. One of them is made with Brussels sprouts and vegetable purees, both recipes on our website are made with a noodle that is not a gluten noodle. It's a gluten-free noodle. They're made with a brown rice pasta noodle. So we do have gluten-free options for you on our website. Or you can make this recipe that I'm about to make with a whole wheat noodle. You can make it with a brown rice pasta noodle if you are gluten intolerant. So here's the important part, your lasagna noodle. Now again, this is a wheat noodle. It's a whole wheat noodle. And you have to read the labels. You have to go to the trouble because you're worth it to read the labels. And once again, I've done a lot of the deep digging for you, and this is what it says it is. Its ingredients are whole wheat semolina and water, period. That's it, nothing else. We're gonna take some of the red sauce. This beautiful, look at that sauce, isn't that lovely? And we're gonna just put a little layer at the bottom of this little dish. Then you're gonna take this delalo. I'm gonna do a little bechamel. Okay, you can overlap these noodles. It's terrific to do that. You don't have to spread it around because it cooks and it comes together wonderfully. A little more Jackson Pollock here with the sauce. Again, you can break that up. Put a little bit here, put a little bit there. Now I've got a vegan Parmesan, which I make here, a secret recipe, but I'll share it with you. All right, one last layer here. We'll cover these up. A little bechamel, a little more sauce, a little more cheese, sprinkling of parsley, a little more of the parm. Put the covers on. Do you think these are too much? Okay, we're gonna put these in the oven, 400 degrees for about 40 minutes. Then we're gonna take the lids off, let them cook until they get nice and bubbly brown, about 10 to 15 minutes. Then we're gonna take them out of the oven, put the lids back on, let them set, rest for about 10 minutes, and then we'll serve them.